I'm Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's
play a game together. Yes, absolutely. So I don't know your name.
How am I going to do a proper reading if I don't put your name into the cards?
Excuse me?
Edgelord.
This is still not my fault.
Aye.
My name,
Do you want a reading or not? Troll.
This is just how this works. Yeah. Thank you. For your reading, I need to know your name.
Or shall I just read for myself in front of you quietly and performatively?
What? I know what it will say. It will say that I'm magnificent. I thought you knew. Yes, of course.
He assumed that once his mask was off, we went, it's the dreaded villain Julian.
It's the dreaded Pinata.
It's the most wanted man ever who looks really bad on the wanted posters, even though the artists tried their best.
I did my best.
I did my best. He just... All the references I had of him, he looked like a disaster. I'm sorry.
Aha!
I couldn't help it. Good eyebrows, though. He had really good eyebrows.
Hey, this wasn't bad.
Hi.
Call me Julian, and you're, who are you again?
Who are you? Excuse you, I do not need to tell you my name.
I don't. It should be obvious.
1, it should be obvious. 2, why does it matter? 3, I want to get done as soon as possible.
Hey, you're gross.
Ew.
Still, Corazón.
I am better than you, Corazón. I am so much. You know what? Don't say it. That'd be great.
Don't say it. Just walk over. Just leave. Corazón. What a lovely name. A musical name. Corazón.
I love him going, I'll be flirty, Corazón. I will shit on you and be resistant every step. And him going, I'll be more uncertain about flirty. Try again?
Flirty.
Normally flirty disarms everyone. He's suddenly Flynn Rider going, I use the smolder, and we're like, what the fuck are you doing with your face?
Are you alright?
This is so good.
You look like you're gonna pee yourself.
You look like you're trying to sneeze and cough and not burp all at once. It's not a good look for you.
Hold still.
Your
eyebrows are disgusting.
It's fine. I mean, they're clean, but you know,
you're clean.
Fashion.
You're much cleaner.
That's not enough.
Clean is though not prepped.
Yeah. Anyway.
A musical name, Corazón. Go on then, Corazón. No need to be shy.
I am not shy.
You think I'm shy?
You are the one who's embarrassed here, and you're embarrassing yourself.
My dude.
His
eyes track my every fucking...
you got this, you got it.
His eyes track my every move as I shuffle the tarot cards.
Beautiful, perfect shuffle. Done.
Him going like, oh God, it looks like you're gonna murder me with cards.
It looks like you very
quietly on the inside,
extremely stiff cut, extremely stiff shuffle, extremely stiff, you know, like everything just pep, 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 looks like a professional dealer, taps the card, spreads the card, pick one.
Do it!
Him. Shit. I feel like you're gonna murder me. Did I come in here? I'm gonna die, aren't I? You are going to murder me. I know it. Shit, I didn't even need to look in the future outside of here. I'm never going to leave this shop.
I am going to
see my death in front of me. Then arms crossed.
Snap. Death.
Just pep.
When the Arcana speak to me, it isn't in any human tongue. Of course, that would be ridiculous. Who needs a human tongue? Nonetheless, when my mind is clear, the answer, it comes to me. The past is clouded, but the future, before I can finish... Julian interrupts.
I flip the
basic
card.
ass wanker.
He is so terrified. He's like, just talk. It's fine. I got this.
Death. Right. Okay. Death. Shit. Excuse me. I don't know what he's doing. I think I left my car on. I have something else I needed to find out.
I had a prior engagement. You know, I think I had a date this evening. Bye. I hear the guards coming. Shit.
Bye.
Oh my God, you are a disaster.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was I saying? With a bark of uncontrollable laughter,
on the floor
he pushes his chair back, clatters loudly to the ground, and he stands up in alarm. I notice he has a nervous boner. It's okay though.
It's fine.
He turns away from me and the cards, raising his eyes to the heavens.
Dear God, save me.
Please help me.
Help me.
Death casts a gaze on this range and turns away. Shit, so I'm going to leave now. Goodbye.
I wanted to. I'm just telling you my interpretation is that Death has looked at me, and I'm telling you they have looked away. So you're not gonna kill me right now.
Yeah, please.
That's what's happening. You're not killing me right now.
Yep, not gonna happen. She has no interest in abomination like me.
I mean, a disgusting wretch like you.
No one rich like me, Gaston. He strides out without
like Julian.
a backward glance. And I don't even freaking watch him go.
Him, stiff as anything, and turned her back on me, turns around, flips out the door like 900 miles a minute, like just really fast steps, like, boy, get out of here, this is terrifying. You are terrifying, and I am gone. Oh, God. I thought I was the monster. I even left my mask in there. I left so quickly.
I was terrified.
I forgot everything.
Overcome with confusion.
Oh, dear.
That I pretend to have, because, you know, I'm just going to follow at his heels, waiting for him to turn around so I can bite his goddamn head off. Wait, that's not what death means. It's me.
It means I could kill you at any moment. It means change, and you should change your damn clothes.
I will do it. You're so terrible. You're embarrassing. I went out on the stage, and you know what they all said? They all said you're a joke. You are a joke.
I have to say, sir, you have never listened to the good people in your family that have directed you on fashion, because surely they taught you better.
You all murdered them because you're so bad at it.
Surely they would have taught you better.
Aye, but Julian heaves a heartfelt sigh, shaking his head, and I literally don't care.
Him freezing in the doorframe, back to us, kind of thing.
Like, oh, God. Aye, no. No need to explain. My fate is sealed. I understand. I'm going quietly out the door. I'm going to sink in height. I no longer brush my head on your ceiling. Please don't murder me. I didn't touch anything. I swear to God.
You just.
Still, you have been hospitable. So please, I'll honor the bargain. What?
What bargain? Did we make a bargain?
Wait, freaking bargain?
Hang on.
He lifts his mask from the floor, staring into its glassy red eyes.
Hang on a second. So he goes to the back door, and then he comes back in to get the mask? I'm loving this. So he's super
awkward.
He's super anxious. He's like, I got to the door, and I realized I don't have my goddamn mask. Turns around like, how do I deal? You standing there holding his disgusting mask with 2 fingers, staring at him.
Dwayne, did you forget something?
He goes to lift it from the floor and realizes you're holding it. He stares into the terrifying eyes of the mask that glint at him in your hands. It going, I like them better than you.
You know what?
I would never wear you, but that's not your fault. I know. It's okay.
I have come to terms with this.
The mask, I understand. I can't help what I am.
It's okay.
All right.
Aye, glassy red eyes. Do be careful, Corazón. Why are you using my name?
I would rather.
I've never given you permission to use my name beyond one time. And you've used it now how many times?
Shut up.
Quiet.
Him.
Holy shit. There are forces at work that threaten to pull Vesuvia under. Please try not to drown.
I keep trying to get the upper hand, but your chi is amazing, and I'm gonna die.
How does Asra survive? I need to know.
I feel
Asra. I leave
all the time. They are a force to be reckoned with. And you know why I leave so much? I go on more adventures than I've ever had to try and get away from this amazing, impressive, intimidating force.
Whoa.
Bye.
What does that even mean?
You think I can't handle myself?
After giving me a long, hard look, he merely fixes his mask
carefully,
and he pinches himself so hard he starts bleeding. But he doesn't do anything out of sheer terror.
He carefully reaches out and, like trying to take something from a dog that doesn't want to bite him, grabs the mask, shoofs it away from me, then pops it on so fast again he knocks himself on the head and starts bleeding. But he actually is fine. It's fine. It's nice. He's good. His hair tied in a horrible like
God. We are asleep another time.
Bye.
Don't be so surprised the next time I call on you. Please, for the love of God, I might need to come back.
I don't want to come back, but I might need to.
I'm sorry, what? I will pretend I didn't hear anything. Get out. With a swirl of his great black embarrassment, he throws the front door open.
Good thing it has no lock. Okay, so I have to stop here for a second.
That's fine.
In the illustrations, we thought for the longest time that he was wearing a cape, and unless capes can also
have
sleeves,
a coat, not a cape.
Yeah. We thought he was wearing either a cape or a cloak. And when we looked at his full body illustration, finally online, because it's not here in the game,
right?
It has actually got a sleeves thing. It's more like a trench coat.
It's a coat. Yeah, it's not even a cape. It's
I don't know if there are types of coats that can be called capes, but I feel like also, I feel like it shouldn't have sleeves.
Yes.
I just feel like it shouldn't have sleeves.
Anyway. I feel like it's a little strange. It slams shut behind him as he panics, trips, and falls down the stairs himself. Trying to get away, and he cries quietly.
Cracks one side of his mask. The glass tinkles on the ground. I will have to sweep that up.
Him. As he disappears into the early morning fog.
Wait a second. That was the entire night in our shop. Astra was there and we stayed up late. Nadia came in and took up more time. Then he was there. We didn't sleep at all.
Yeah, we didn't.
This is morning and we were going to stay up packing and getting ready all night. And now the entire night is used up by you useless tuna. You disgusting figure of maybe just a disaster, a trash heap.
You're terrible.
Yes.
Your makeup is terrible.
Okay.
To the High Priestess.
I
wander aimlessly through frigid stone halls where the air tastes of ash.
I gently pull my scarf up to my face to filter.
Because I have lots of those.
I have many scarves.
Only a few feeble rays of light pierce the gloom, leaking around the edge of an open door ahead of me. There are answers behind that door. Secrets from the long-forgotten past, waiting for me.
I
guess?
You can't do that. More Jersey. Do you want me to do it?
Oh, yes. Jersey Shore, honey. Hang on.
I guessed.
It's
fine. I guessed.
I jump, gaze darting up and down the corridor.
This must be a dream. I am never this jumpy.
Rows of ruined portraits stare back at me, though their eyes have been gouged out by vicious claws.
I can tell it's claws and not
because
knives.
The claws are still hooked
I'm not sure that the claws still, like the cat losing a claw in the scratcher. You just see occasional claws hooked into the paintings, and you're just like, ow.
Oh, actually, little hardcore.
Oh, rough. Yes, there we go.
I'm glad it wasn't me, though.
Yep.
I would
also tacky. Someone should have fixed that by now.
Warmth like an ember radiates at the back of my neck, and my feet carry me forward. I need to see what's in that room. I need to see what lies beyond. Could you be? The razor-sharp tips of invisible claws. Because I need to say claws again. You could say talons, darling. Brush my cheek, and I freeze.
Do I know it's claws or just something razor-sharp touches my cheek?
No, it clearly has to be claws.
I can see it.
I'm omnipotent.
No, I can't. They're invisible, but I know they're claws. I've had so many claws against me, I can tell instantly. It's a taxonomy and texture thing. I get it.
I know what I'm doing. Clearly.
I've had so many garments snagged because of Astra bringing home weird creatures with little claws. I know claws when I see them, and I will get you away from my fabric immediately.
You want to know, and I want you to know. The feeling of warmth grows, and the air around me crackles with energy. As it feels, it sort of tastes like white boy.
Maybe like ozone.
I don't care. It's gross.
Ew, I'm going to pull away.
Excuse me, I'm going to pull away. Goodbye. The strange fugue both broken. I recoil from the touch. Ew. Yanking myself free from the strange compulsion.
I'm so glad I have a no snares charm on my clothes because you also would be tearing things. Also, away from my hair.
Stop.
I like it when you don't touch my hair.
Don't touch my hair. This is my real hair.
I don't wear wigs.
Stay away from me. I wouldn't stutter. Screw you. Stay away from me. But all I hear in answer is a dark chuckle that I am not afraid of because...
but it echoes.
It echoes off the walls, enveloping me in all directions, which is far more pleasant, honestly, to look at than the gross, disgusting portraits that have all been ruined, and why you would ever live. This is just terrible.
Somebody needs housekeeping. Where are you? Who lives here?
Housekeeper!
Anyway? Who lives like this?
Why do you live like this?
All right.
I can't, and neither can you. I raise my hands, fumbling for a spell to defend myself. Why?
Fumbling for a spell. Going, which one is appropriate for this? Do I clean first? Do I fix the portraits first? Do we get the claws
I can't decide.
Do I keep you away from me first?
Which one?
I go through my repertoire, and even though I'm super calm, I'm going, I can't decide my priorities. It's just kind of all of it is a little overwhelmed.
Just...
All right.
Why? I'm warning you.
You are uncomfortable,
and I don't like that one guy. I'm not afraid of you.
Yep. I may not have the whole shop at my disposal, but I am a force. Red. That is new.
This is so new, though.
This whole thing is new, too. Because I assume this is a dream sequence.
Yeah.
And I assume that instead of Astro dream sequence or whatever, then we have this dream sequence.
Right.
And this is kind of cool. So this is, again, we're not pointing out every single difference between this prologue and the other one, but this is very distinctive and different. I kind of love it.
Yeah, it's really interesting, actually. Without warning, the world dissolves into swirling red mist.
However, I would say that if it's early morning mist that he's running off into, like this, you're already into pre-dawn.
You can already see light.
Like you can already see light. I would then say, when did we go to sleep? And or are we basically on Victorian time where everyone stays up till about 4 a.m. and your meet in the morning is really about noon?
Right.
Like,
except we still have to walk there.
No, but that's what I mean is my aide will meet you around noon, bright and early.
Right.
Kind of thing. After, of course, a reasonable, sleep.
Which would, again, though, be more cultural, basically, involvement, which would be fine.
So it'd be interesting to have more connection to the time here, because again, if it is bright morning, did we then go to sleep for a couple of hours?
Right.
Like just 2, we'll just barely do this, or I would take a pleasant snooze.
Right.
I would just, and then I will have this intense, weird dream. Damn, ew.
You'll come back to me.
Not likely.
I sink to my knees, clutching my head. Every whispered word sends jolts of pain through my skull.
Rude.
Excuse me, like, ow.
Like, excuse you. I go to my knees going, I did not want to put my knees on this floor. It's not clean. Now I have my priority. I will use my spell to clean the floor.
And now I feel like I'm in Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust because everything is red.
Everything is red and my head hurts.
Is there going to be a lady that's going to show up at one point and tell me about how sad it is about my daddy and my daddy being a vampire? You'll all come crawling back in the end.
I do not crawl.
I'm sorry. You'll be crawling, not me.
I will never crawl. I do not crawl.
Never crawl.
No.
Soon. The voice gasped as if choked off, fades, and all turns to darkness. And I literally don't give a damn.
And my headache is gone. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, so good. I jolt upright in bed, my heart hammering.
Okay, I have a problem with this.
God.
Is our bed in the main area of the shop?
Wow!
Like, the shop is so tiny, and there's no other rooms except for that back room. The back room was normally the bedroom where you would live if you are the shopkeeper.
Right.
And Astro was like, no, that would be the edgy place where we read the tarot. So your bed is literally just in the main area behind some shelves.
Right.
And you're just like, phew! Hi. Oh, look, the wormswort has fallen on my head again.
Ow.
Damn it.
That's why I had the headache, clearly.
Oh, I can't believe you pushed yourself off the shelf. Some errant little creature. Hello. Hi. I have shoved it on your head because I love you. And you're like, why do we have so many tiny creatures living here? Runs away.
Astra, why? Hey.
They're cute, aren't they? I thought you would like them.
Astra, they poop everywhere.
They make a mess, yes.
They make it. That hallway, the door, and that voice. I've dreamed of them before, but never so vividly. Oh, this is totally new.
This is very different. This is wild.
Way more in regards to trying to establish that there's a mystery, there's something going on where you're deeply connected to it, kind of thing.
Also, this experience of going, she's like, I've been having strange dreams.
Who's she?
She is Nadia.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was like, who's she?
Nadia. Sorry, the Countess comes in and says, I've been having strange prophetic dreams. Right. I'm going to tell you about this thing that's going on, and then you get access to this.
Except for the fact that they say that
dreams before, so this thing has been pushing at your head, and now this exposure has somehow heightened it.
Right.
And that's interesting. So it's like, it's related. You get more access, more awareness.
Right, which is fine. I can almost feel the chilly stone beneath my feet. Almost see the red haze like smoke lingering in the air.
I want to wash my feet immediately. I want to get my pajamas
How about clean my knees?
I feel like the residual from me. I immediately go and bathe. That's what I do. I take all of my sleeping clothes. I'm going to wash the whole bed.
Goodbye.
I don't know how long I'm going to be gone, but it should not be gross while I am gone.
Pretty much.
That's it.
I tried to shake off the memory, though I find myself jumping at shadows on the walls.
Are you another pest that needs to put back in your box? I don't want anybody pulling on things while I'm gone.
Something chitters and runs off you.
Astra! And you just collect all of these things. You spend 4 hours collecting all the creatures back into their boxes, putting them in a more safe storage place where they have food and water and auto-cleaning. And then you're like, good. And now nothing will poop on everything while I'm gone. Then you do your laundry for your bed, hang it out and going, it can be hanging while I'm gone. That's fine.
It'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
And I jump at shadows on the wall going, did I miss someone? You. Where are you?
Where are you?
It
At least
skitters away.
I woke up before I saw what was behind that door, except that I never wanted to see, and I didn't go there. I don't care.
At least I had the ability to not see what's behind that door. I love that I have a little bit of lucid dreaming. It's very good.
It's very good.
That is a fun little shawl thing
on there. It is really cute, honestly. By the time I've gathered all my things, the sun is starting to... What?
So we did sleep for maybe an hour.
Okay, so we had this problem with the original game, where the game itself does not know time frames at all, and decides that people sleep for 2 seconds and it's fine. Or decide that you need to walk for 12 hours from sunrise to sunset. Except that apparently us staying with the pumpkin seller equals you stayed for 9 years with the pumpkin seller.
And it's weird.
It's still a thing that I'm aggravated about in regards to this game, that it cannot keep track of its own time.
And it is like, if you weren't sleeping and there's pre-dawn, and like, so there was early morning mist. The only way you can identify it's morning mist is generally by the light. And pre-dawn isn't necessarily immediately before sunrise. Pre-dawn can be an hour, hour and a half before sunrise. But if the sun is now starting to rise, then you only slept for like an hour the whole time.
Yeah.
And so you're going to be going to the palace going, I slept for 1 hour and I'm fueled with interest.
Ah!
Yes! I'm alive!
I love it.
All right.
I gathered all my things, the sun's starting to rise.
Oh wait, we slept for even less than that. So we got up, got ready, and gathered all of our things, and now the sun starts. So maybe we took a 30-minute nap.
Oh God.
We're so overwhelmed, we're like, I'll just take a cat nap, it's fine.
It's fine, I have beauty sleep all the time. I throw on a traveling cloak and hurry outside, dragging the heavy door shut behind me, but we're gonna have to find out what happens in the next one. So thank you very much, guys, then, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And feel free to share the videos if you want to start a conversation with somebody, or basically just kind of want to have fun with us. That is totally fine, too.
Or do you think it would make someone laugh their butt off, because we love that?
Yes, absolutely. Other than that, though, I have been Scandal, and if you want to support us more personally, please feel free, to go check out our Ko-Fi or our Patreon. We got some links in the description down below. And other than that...
and I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!